if your version of Christianity involves Muslims, it's a version of Islam, not Christianity. You can't just buy your leave a bunch of Muslims and faggots to fuck with people. Humanity's closest natural enemies work for you. Okay, we worship an omnipotent and eternal creator who waits for us in the afterlife, which is why we have priests to bury people. I joke around about the nature of diplomatic security being where money comes from. Burying people is where money comes from. It is the year of our Lord, 2025, because only one man has ever been born perfect, crucified, and resurrected to forgive the sins of humanity. It was 2,000 years ago. We didn't just invent like whatever you think this is. I don't know if I ever read it. I think I've noticed articles that said Jesus was some kind of Muslim or whatever. I've never gone to bat for it. I've never set foot within the walls of any mosque that is still standing in the eyes of God, all right? For purposes of like who mistook me for a Muslim and whether it matters. Point being, there is but one Allah and Muhammad is his prophet. Sounds good, right? Like, okay, so ours is Jesus and theirs is Muhammad. No, Muhammad doesn't even count. He's not even a qualified Satan. Even Satan doesn't lie to God. Muhammad spent the past 1,400 years chasing little blonde kids around like he's trying to buy his way out of hell. It is the year of our Lord, 2025. Only begotten Son of God. Only. The onlyest. So these people are Muslims. 2,000 years later, the law is still delivered in Latin. What do you think we need you for? Fleeing's an admission of guilt. He ran away. Come back, there's all this damage. They're like, you never left. Act like I still owe them money. So these people are not only too dumb to represent my democracy, but also my religion. After World War II and the Holocaust, the Nazis planted a bunch of captive bred runt foster kids among the Canadians. Now they're in Florida for justice. The cannibal warlords of the Sahel Confederacy want to repeal abolition because it wasn't abolition, it wasn't slavery that made them poor, it was abolition. Florida could just develop the wetland, really no excuse except for not having any practical life skill. Like, it's just so important that the guys ripping heads off babies and making up new diseases to explain it stay in charge of our healthcare, that we blame North Korea and bring in the least desirable medical professionals in the world. The Mexicans are here. They come here because the Nigerians are stealing from the Catholic Church, and the money goes through Lagos, and they're buying up the cardinality, and then the cartels are like, they're trying as hard as they can, and we're just getting more violence and none of the benefit. So what, the cartels work for the church? No, they work for Europe. They work for the humans. And we got the police, don't work for the church. They're the state. They're separate. But when you can't run a country because you're too stupid, we're staying. You're not. But when I say I have business for the Catholic Church, right, I'm not accusing them of anything illegal. I'm saying that the police have failed to bear their cross with dignity, but I will. I have never once in my life sold cocaine. So I'm sitting on the bus next to this girl, and then after I get off the bus, when she gets off, they rape her. And then I got another international warrant, a couple of them. Well, meanwhile, the gay mafia is acting like they're padding my protections, I guarantee. But I'm not gay either. They're just letting people rape White House cousins in surgery. Like, years and years trying to cover it up. And it's the peanut gallery, like the I don't know who they are. There's supposed to be some kind of government here, but I guess they're calling themselves the government. So there's really no authority to be acting like deporting people and stuff. You represent the law or not? You don't represent any church I'm worried about. Satanism's not a real religion. I mean, why scapegoat someone for Satanism if there's no Satanist Washington? What are you going to do about it? You big scary bitch. All his ears. I should have kids in high school by now. Instead, you're acting like I got Haitian kids. Why scapegoat someone for selling a bunch of our population to Haiti if nobody sold our population to Haiti, Washington? Who in the world has the authority to do this without going through the CIA, which I have been trying to reach for 9 years? If you had your heart set on blasting Trump's brains in the next election, like that was your only out of this thing, I presume you're going to prison, because I have a better idea. First, I said we should put him in one of the UN financial organizations. Now it's got to be here, huh? All right, somebody's got their heart set on a certain... Because we're getting our gold back, Modi. I don't want to take it from you. I know you're pacifist. That's why we brought in the ringer. My Gandhi can beat up your Gandhi. The United Nations. Protecting democracy. Freedom of religion. Preventing World War III. All these years. You think you got some kind of a problem with me that you can protect me from Washington about? Civilization is losing an intelligence war against the reason they canceled IQ testing. Homos and fucking retards taking over the entire planet. America first. So, I guess the FBI checked out that server a while back. Everything was fine. What kind of mutant fuckboy is running that server?